I'm Gethin Owen. I farm here at Mantravel Farm with my parents. We're just off the North Wales coast. I think we as farmers manage 75% of the land area in this country. And I think we've got to get in our heads that we don't just manage land to produce food, but we manage land for environmental and biodiversity benefits as well. I really do truly believe that we can farm productively and have wildlife running side by side. We don't have to have one or the other. When you've got a lot of wildlife on the farm, it's an indication of the health of the whole system. One of the ways that we can achieve that is by implementing more mixed farming systems. One of the biggest successes of the changes we made is converting to organic farming and introducing a more traditional system in a way. It's allowing me to do some conservation work and habitat work that I wouldn't have done otherwise. Well, one of the changes we made is growing cereals. Up until 5 or 6 years ago, we were just growing grass. By growing cereals in an area that's predominantly grassland, and by leaving stubbles over winter after we've done the combining, we're creating a kind of a big bird table for the winter for seed-eating species. By spring, the spilt grain has regerminated and it gives us a fresh bite to turn sheep and cattle onto in early spring. What we've got here is a half-acre steep north-facing bank. We've got a lot of open spaces. So in between I've planted some apple trees, created a new orchard. Well, my personal philosophy is that every square inch of the farm has to be either producing food or fuel or creating and providing a habitat for wildlife. As well as growing apple trees for food, I'm also providing a great source of nectar for insects early in the spring when there's nothing else about in flower. And insects, in a way, they provide the base for the ecological food chain. British agriculture's still got a long way to come. We're still farming too intensively, still focused too much on food production at the expense of everything else. The message I'd like to get across to the general public is that there are farmers out there who really are genuinely wanting to preserve the unique, beautiful landscape features that we have within the British countryside.